Hey everyone, welcome to this deep dive. We're always talking about moving forward, right? Achieving goals, all that. But what if I told you, you already have everything you need to do it right now? No, really, think about that for a second.
It's a powerful idea, isn't it?
It is, and it makes you wonder, why are we always waiting for something?
The perfect moment, the right resources.
Yeah. More money, more time.
But honestly, if you look at people who've done incredible things, they rarely had it all figured out from the start.
Right. They didn't wait for the perfect conditions.
They worked with what they had and they took action.
Exactly. And that's what I want us to explore today. This idea that the power is within us, not out there somewhere. And it brings us to this whole win the morning concept. Now, I know, it sounds cliche.
A little bit, yeah.
But I'm genuinely curious, what's the real deal with those first few hours?
Well, think of it like this. Every morning, it's like setting the stage for your entire day. You're building momentum.
Ooh, I like that.
And that momentum can work for you, or it can work against you.
Okay, I'm following.
Imagine you wake up, you're rushed, stressed, already feeling behind. Chances are that feeling, it sticks with you.
Oh, tell me about it. Those days I hit snooze one too many times. I'm just off my game the whole day.
Exactly. But now, flip the script. You wake up energized, focused, in control.
Okay, yeah, much better.
That positive feeling, it can snowball throughout your whole day. Better work, better interactions, you just feel more capable.
So winning the morning is more than just checking things off a to-do list. It's about setting the tone, tapping into that inner power we were talking about. But how do we actually do that? Where do we even begin?
Honestly, one of the simplest yet most powerful things is gratitude.
Okay, I've heard of gratitude journals and all that, but how does that actually help us win?
It's all about focus. Instead of waking up dwelling on what might go wrong,
Or all the things we have to do.
right, you start by acknowledging the good,
Even small things.
especially small things, a roof over your head, a warm cup of coffee. By focusing on the positive, you set a more optimistic tone for the day.
It's like putting on those rose-colored glasses first thing.
Exactly. And that shift, it can make a huge difference. You approach challenges differently, appreciate the small wins, just feel more positive and resilient overall.
So gratitude is the foundation. Got it. What else helps us build this winning routine?
This one's important. Movement.
Oh no, you're not going to make me do burpees before breakfast, are you?
Unless you want to.
Definitely not.
Even a few minutes of stretching, a walk, some yoga.
Anything to get the blood flowing.
Exactly. Wakes up your body and your mind. Find something you enjoy, make it easy.
Lay out your workout clothes the night before, or do something right at home.
Perfect. The goal is consistency. Make it a habit.
Because I definitely feel better after I move, even if it's just a little bit.
And the benefits go beyond energy. Better mood, less stress, even more creativity.
Okay, so we've got gratitude, movement. What's next?
Planning your day.
Sounds obvious, but I'm guilty of just diving in head first.
A lot of people do. But taking a few minutes to plan makes a huge difference.
Makes you feel more proactive.
Exactly. You outline your priorities, set an intention for the day.
Instead of just reacting to whatever comes my way.
Right. It's like creating a roadmap so you can move through your day with purpose.
So it's not about scheduling every minute. It's about having a direction.
Precisely. Knowing what matters most to you.
Okay, I'm liking this. Anything else we need for our morning toolkit?
One more big one. Limit distractions, especially first thing.
Oh man, this one's a struggle.
We live in a world of constant information. It's easy to get sucked in.
Social media, emails.
Yeah.
It's like a black hole.
It is. And those first moments of your day are so valuable. Create a buffer zone. Ease into your day intentionally.
Instead of letting the digital world dictate how I feel.
Exactly. You choose how you want to start your day on your terms.
I like that. It's almost like creating a sacred space before I step into the chaos.
That's a great way to put it. It's about controlling your attention and energy.
Okay, this is all making a lot of sense. We've got gratitude, movement, planning, and limiting distractions. 4 key elements to winning the morning. But I'm wondering, how do we go beyond the mechanics of the routine? How do we really internalize this idea that we already have what it takes?
That's a great question, and it gets to the heart of what this is all about. Winning the morning isn't just a set of habits. It's about cultivating a mindset of empowerment and self-belief. Knowing you already have the tools to achieve your goals.
Not waiting for permission or the perfect circumstances.
Right. It's about tapping into your own strength and resilience.
So we're shifting from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance.
Exactly. Recognizing and appreciating your strengths and resources.
And believing in our potential, trusting ourselves to navigate challenges.
Yes, that's the key.
Wow. I'm already feeling inspired. But I think we need to dive deeper into this mindset piece, explore how we actually make that shift from self-doubt to self-belief. And that's exactly what we'll be talking about in the next part of this deep dive.
Welcome back. It's great to continue this conversation about mindset.
Yeah, before the break, we were talking about that shift from self-doubt to self-belief. But how do we actually make that shift tangible?
It all starts with awareness, paying attention to your thoughts.
You mean like when I'm facing a challenge and that little voice pops up saying, I can't do this?
Exactly. Those are the limiting beliefs we're talking about.
Ones that hold us back.
But here's the thing. We don't have to let them control us.
So we need to, argue with those thoughts.
In a way, yes. We challenge them.
But how? How do we win that internal debate?
One powerful technique is reframing.
Reframing.
Instead of getting stuck in the negative, flip the script. Let's say you're thinking, I don't have enough experience for this.
Oh, I think that all the time.
Right, but what if you change that to, this is a chance for me to learn and grow?
Ooh, I like that.
Embrace the challenge, see it as an opportunity.
So we turn what we see as a weakness into a strength.
Exactly. And it's not just about reframing the negative, it's also about amplifying the positive.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, focusing on what we're good at.
Think about your past successes. What are you proud of?
The skills you've developed, the challenges you've overcome.
It's like building a case for yourself.
Reminding ourselves that we're actually pretty awesome.
And as you do that, that self-belief naturally starts to grow.
That makes sense. But what about those days when you're trying to be positive, but the doubt still creeps in?
Remember, mindset work is a journey,
not a destination.
Right. There will be days when those negative thoughts are louder. It's not about being perfectly positive all the time.
It's more about recognizing the negative and choosing to challenge it.
Exactly. Acknowledge the doubts and fears, but don't let them control you.
It's like saying, hey, fear, I see you, but you're not in charge here.
I love that. You're having a conversation with those feelings.
Not trying to pretend they don't exist.
And that's a much healthier and more effective approach.
Speaking of things that can feel a little woo-woo, what about visualization? Does that really work?
Visualization can be very powerful, especially with intention.
So it's not just daydreaming.
No, it's more active, like mental rehearsal.
Like athletes do before a big game.
Exactly. Create a detailed mental picture of yourself succeeding.
What do you see, hear, feel?
Engage all your senses. Make it vivid, emotionally engaging. The more real it feels in your mind, the more your brain believes it's possible.
It's like tricking our brains into thinking we've already achieved the goal.
In a way, yes. And as you practice, you might notice new opportunities.
Things you hadn't seen before.
Your brain starts looking for evidence to support your belief.
So if you believe you can do something, you're more likely to find ways to make it happen.
That's the power of visualization.
It's like those opportunities were always there, but we couldn't see them because of our own limiting belief.
Exactly. Visualization helps us remove those mental blocks.
Okay, this is all starting to click. As reframing, focusing on strengths, visualization, any other strategies we can use to build that empowered mindset.
Another big one is building a supportive community.
Oh yeah, surrounding yourself with the right people makes a huge difference.
Find people who uplift you, believe in you, encourage you.
Because we all know those energy vampires, the ones who just suck the life out of you.
Right. You want to avoid those and find people who radiate positivity.
Your own personal cheerleading squad.
Exactly. They celebrate your wins, support you through setbacks, and they inspire you to keep reaching for your dreams.
And it makes me think we can do that for others too. Encourage our friends and family, remind them of their strengths.
Absolutely. Supporting others actually boosts our own self-belief.
It's a reminder that we all have unique talents and something to offer.
And it strengthens our sense of connection and community.
This conversation is really making me think. But how about we take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed, and then we'll come back and explore some practical ways to actually implement these mindset shifts. Welcome back, everyone. I don't know about you, but this deep dive into mindset, it's really got me thinking.
It's amazing how much our thoughts influence everything, isn't it?
Absolutely. Before the break, we were talking about having that supportive community and how even encouraging others can boost our own self-belief. But I'm curious, how do we actually put all of this into practice? It's easy to talk about mindset, but making it stick, That's the real challenge.
That's the key, isn't it? And I think the best way is to start small.
Oh.
Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one area of your life where you want to feel more confident.
So instead of trying to climb the whole mountain, we pick one trail.
Exactly. It could be anything. Asking for a raise, starting a hobby, speaking up more at work, or even setting better boundaries in your relationships.
Okay, I see what you mean. So it's about finding that one specific thing to focus on.
What's one area where you feel like you could use a confidence boost?
For me, it's probably speaking up more in professional settings. I have ideas, but I tend to hold back in meetings.
That's a great example.
Okay.
So what are those thoughts that hold you back?
Well, I worry my ideas aren't good enough, or that I'll sound stupid and people will judge me.
There you go. Those are the limiting beliefs we need to challenge.
And we can use the tools we talked about earlier, right?
Exactly. Reframing, visualization, your support system.
So if I'm feeling anxious about sharing an idea, I can reframe it as, this is my chance to contribute something unique.
Yes. And visualize yourself speaking confidently, seeing people react positively.
It's like taking those abstract ideas and making them concrete.
And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. As you see progress in one area, it spills over into others.
It's like we're building a mindset muscle.
I like that. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
But what about setbacks? We're not going to be perfect all the time, right?
Of course not. It's a journey, remember. There will be ups and downs.
The key is to keep practicing, keep learning, keep believing in ourselves.
That's it. You have everything you need to create the life you want.
This has been such an inspiring conversation. Thank you so much for being here.
It's been my pleasure.
And to our listeners, I hope this deep dive has given you some tools to start shifting your mindset and achieving your goals. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. That's all for this deep dive. See you next time.